Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial will be on how to cut this simple top on the thumbnail. Let's get started. I've been making use of my Ankara African fabric 2 yards. I didn't use up the 2 yards anyway. So I have the 2 yards like so. So to cut this top, you need your basic bodies. In case you don't know anything about basic bodies, this tutorial is for beginners, so it will be easy for you to get it. You need your bust measurement, your waist measurement, your shoulder measurement, your sleeve measurement, your round sleeve measurement, and your blouse length. Yes, I'm telling us we know how many inches, how many yards to put on fold. That is, you are going to use the largest part of your body. The largest part of my body for the top is the hip, which is 42. So if you are going to fold, you fold your fabric 42 divided by 4. Then you can add like 2 inches seam allowance. I'm starting with the shoulder measurement. So the upper part will serve as a guideline for the shoulder. So my shoulder is 8 inches, is 16 inches divided by 2, which is 8 inches. If yours is 14 divided by 2 to give you 7 inches. It is very easy if you have been following me from the beginning of the creation of this channel. You will know that basic this is what I use almost all the time on this channel. So after the shoulder, I came down by 9 inches, which is my armhole divided by 2. My armhole is 18 inches divided by 2, which is 9. So I measured on that 9 points, I measured my bust measurement and I added 1 inch seam allowance and 1 inch for ease. Yes, it's optional. The ease there is optional. You can decide not to put ease because I'll be putting a zipper at the back. So if you like, you add the ease. If you like, don't add it. So from the shoulder down to my 9 inches is my armhole. So right now I'm trying to curve out my neckline, which is it's always 3 by 3 inches. So at the long run, you can decide whether you want 3 inches by 4 inches, or that is 3 inches in width, 3 inches in depth. So my 1 inch slope for the shoulder, that's what I'm putting there. So I'm going to connect it back to the 3 inches on the neckline. So connect it using your ruler. So from there, you measure from your shoulder to your half length. I think mine is 17 inches. And to your blouse, your desired blouse length. But remember that this blouse has like gathers at the down part. So if your top is 24 inches, you can make the upper part to be like 18 inches. So the remaining 6 inches will serve as the gathers at the down part. In this tutorial, after marking out that top length, I later deducted 2 inches from it when I discovered that it was too long, which will not give me the accurate, my desired length. I deducted 2 inches from it. Then from your shoulder to your waist, to your half length, you mark it out. From there, you mark out your waist measurement and you had your 1 inch ease allowance and 1 inch seam allowance. That's what I'm doing there. And at the down part, you put your hip measurement, your round hip measurement. My round hip measurement is 42. I would divide it by 2 will give me 10.5. Or in case you don't want to use your hip measurement, because it's possible the length, that part will not get to your hip, you can just do what you have at the waist. Just repeat it there because you're still going to add your gathers to it. So I'm trying to connect from the bust to the waist, then from the from the waist to the hip part. Right now, my front pattern is ready, but before I cut out, I'm going to shape out my armhole. To shape out your armhole, you divide your armhole by 2. Then when you get to the half, you deduct half inch inward. Then you curve it out. You can make use of your freehand pattern, or you use your pattern curve. Here I'm making use of my pattern curve to shape out the armhole. Can you see? So right now I'm shaping out the neckline, the front neckline. I made use of 3 inches by 4 inches, that is 3 inches in width and 4 inches in depth. That's what I used for my front armhole. So you cut out it out. So I have the front bodies. That's the front bodies. I'm going to use the front bodies to cut the back bodies. It's just simple. Place it on the remaining fabric. Measure 1 inch or 1.5 for the zipper allowance. You putting zipper on this top is optional. You can decide not to put your zip, and when you're not adding your zip, make sure that the depth and the width of your neckline is wide enough for the passage of your head. Make sure that the neck, the width and the depth of the neck is free enough for the passage of your head. Just chalk everything out. It's just the way it is. The only difference here is that the neckline for the back will be 3 inches by 1 inch. That is 3 inches in width and 1 inch in depth. And the zipper allowance, that's just the difference in cutting the back bodies. So I'm trying to chalk out 1 inch, 1 inch by 3 inches, or 3 inches by 1 inch. You understand? 1 inch for the depth and 3 inches for the width. So I'm curving it out. And for the back armhole, okay, you cut it out like so. Just follow what you have at the front. Guys, if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe, like my videos, share my videos, encourage me by subscribing. If you are a new subscriber, if you are new to my channel, if you're an old subscribers, I thank you. Thank you so much. And please always comment. Tell me things you want me to do, new tutorials you like, new top, new skirt you want me to, illustrate. I would like it. Thank you very much. So for this piece here, I have it to be 90 inches. 90 inches by 10 inches. That is, the width is 90, as you can see. The length is 10 inches. That's what I'm going to use for the gathers at the down part of my top. Is 90 inches. You can just multiply your hip by 2, or you multiply it by 3. It depends on how full you want the gathers to be. But on this top, on the thumbnail, the gathers is not that full. So I just multiply my hip by 2 and I added 6 inches. 42 divided by 42 multiplied by 2 will give me 84. Then I added 6 inches, making it 90. Right now, I want to cut out the sleeve. The sleeve is not too long, it's like 8 inches sleeve. So if you don't know how to cut a basic sleeve, check out in my channel. Check out my channel. You will see illustrations on basic sleeve. It's so easy to make. So I want 8 inches to be the sleeve length, and I added 1 inch to fold. I'll fold in 1 inch. That's what I'm doing there. That's the 1 inch. Then from the upper part, I measured 3 inches. 3 inches. Then from there downward, I measured 4 inches. I measured 4 inches. Then I measured there my apex, the apex of my sleeve. That's upper part of my arm. The round, the round there I used 14 inches. I added 1 inch for sewing allowance. My round armhole, I have said it before, that is 18 inches. So for my curve, I made use of 7. I added 1 inch to it. So I curve it out. Then from there, I'm going to curve out my armhole. Can you see? So after curving it out, you can try to cross check. Try to cross check. Maybe because there's nothing like gathers on this sleeve, it's just a basic sleeve. Cross check if it's up to your armhole measurement. Mine is 18 and it's just perfect. I had 9 there. So I'm going to cut out. That's just how to cut your basic sleeve. So my sleeve is ready. I'm going to make a notch at that point that will meet with the shoulder joint. That I'm going to have a notch there. So the sleeve is ready. That's the fold, the 1 inch I added there for the fold. So I'm just trying to cross check if I have my 8 inch. I think I have 8.5 there. So by the time I join it to the bodies with half inch, it will just be perfect. Just be accurate. So right here, I'm trying to show us. I would take it to my machine now. I will join shoulder to shoulder. Remember to cut out your zip allowance. Cut out your zip allowance. I will join the shoulder together, the front and the back. I will add my zip. I will join the side. Then I'll come and show us. So right now here, I've added my zipper. I have joined the shoulder. I've joined the side. So it's so easy. Within 30 minutes, you're done. So right now I'm going to add my sleeve, and I'll also join the gathers to the down part. So I'll come and show us the final look, guys. Thank you so much. So guys, look at it. You can see how beautiful it is. Can you see how beautiful it is? Guys, kindly encourage me by sharing my videos, like and subscribe to my channel. Hit on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you very much. Can you see how I'm rocking it? I love you. Bye.